Look at him, look at him. That's a menace. Kill him. Yeah, don't let him out. Ah, my titties! Word? We killing kids now? Yo, what's good, Ranger? Hey, listen. Boy. I told you about trying to anticipate, bruh. Listen. It's been a minute. I went on a little hiatus. I know you haven't seen me in a bit on YouTube. On Patreon, you know what I'm saying? I'm really not supposed to even be on Patreon. I said I was going to quit on that. But some stuff that was on there, I decided maybe YouTube should have a chance to see. And I forgot to put some stuff on there that I had the full version of the whole time, and I think I explained that in the description of the newest video with the Arcane episode 7. And if you did not watch that, please go watch it. I'm not going to take it down, but it got copyright claimed and it got hoed. So to save that video, please go watch it. I'm going to probably re-upload a newer version, like a better one that's like probably, I think it's going to be better. I think so. It's going to be better, and hopefully in a higher quality and all that. But yeah, go watch that. Go check out the Patreon if you're interested in like full length reactions for like $1. Like what? Like we have the Fast and Furious movies on there. Well, the first one at least. And then we have, I know, the full version of Arcane. I know we've got like Harry Potter on there. We've got a bunch of stuff on there. Just check it out. It's a bunch of full length stuff that I've reacted to on the channel. So if you like the little 25 minutes, you're gonna enjoy the whole movie. Like, what are we doing? But yeah, so there's that. And then it's October, as I would think that you would know. And I'm trying to really get into the spooky season right now. I don't know if I'm gonna react to horror movies on the channel. I probably should, but I don't know yet. You should probably let me know in the comments if you want to see that, right? But I'm going to try to react to like some horror stories. I'm gonna do spooky games, like FNAF, Friday Night at Freddy's, freaking, I know I'm doing the Wolf Among Us, and I don't know if that really counts, but that was just beforehand. I was supposed to have done that, but I'm waiting on some other stuff to happen before I just give y'all content. I don't like to give y'all half done stuff, so I want that to happen before I put that video out, but we'll see what happens. And then a couple others like Devour, Phasmophobia, like all that stuff. I'm gonna try to stream it. I'm gonna try to stream COD and stuff. Like, I'm trying to do stuff. And if you don't see content, it's because I get hold. You know, something happens and stops the plan. But I always have a plan to give y'all content. Is there anything else? We hit 500 subscribers. What the heck? Why did I not start with that? We hit 500 subscribers, halfway to 1,000, and it's been a long journey, bro. Like, I can't even tell y'all. Like, we had an old channel. I was anime fantasizer on there. I did a bunch of copyright stuff because I didn't understand the way it worked. Lost that channel, made the new one. It was still Anime Fantasizer. Got to like, I think like at least 200, maybe 300 subscribers. So I changed the name to Wanime. I think I came back from basic training, changed it to Wanime, and here we are. You know what I'm saying? 500 subs. So, and I feel like this is clearly the beginning. We've got so much other things that I want to do, and I think I'm gonna focus more on my specific goals for the channel, if that makes sense. Like, at first I was just gonna react to anime on this channel, and it was gonna be like a great thing. I was gonna be like your pretty generic person, right? But I think right now I'm really just in a place where I enjoy watching anime, and it's really hard to just like react to it. I know that sounds crazy, but that's just the way it is. And I'm going to give y'all content that y'all want, like the Clone Wars, things like that, but I'm not gonna give y'all all the anime you're expecting. That's what I'm gonna say. And then go subscribe to the gaming channel, because I'm gonna be putting all the gaming stuff on there. It's not gonna be on this channel. So yeah, there's a lot, but hopefully it all works out, and the the surprises that I have for y'all come through and everything like that. And I got to figure out what we're going to do for the 500 subscribers special. So, but today we have something real good for y'all boys. Again, like I said, it's the Halloween season. Not my favorite holiday, but I know y'all boys like to get spooky, you know what I'm saying? And you love terrorizing people like me that don't like that stuff. But you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all the content y'all want. So we're going to react to Death Battle, right? And then I think, well, I'm gonna just let it happen, and then y'all gonna see it when it's up. Like, what? Why would I tell you? It's gonna ruin the surprise. So you're gonna find out soon. But there's a bunch of spooky stuff for Halloween. A lot of Halloween content. A lot of things happening. We're trying to make things move. You know what I'm saying? I literally have a whole life out of this, multiple jobs and things like that. So, like, if I'm not here, no, I'm busy doing something important, or I'm watching anime. One of the two. There's nothing else I'm really doing right now, okay? And I still got other responsibilities I'm trying to figure out for myself in life. So just bear with me and stay subscribed. If you're not subscribed, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We're gonna get into it. Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers. I have not watched not one Friday the 13th, which is a game we will be streaming. And I've not watched not one Halloween. Should I react to it? I already know what you're gonna say, but put it in the comments anyways. Let's get into it, bruh. Yeah. Rooster Teeth. Let's see, bruh.
Prepare yourselves.
I'm gonna get a new chair, bro. I don't even want to say too much. I'm just let it happen.
Murderer Jason Voorhees
and the horrifying boogeyman of Haddonfield, Michael Myers.
Okay.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And
is this a spoiler?
To bring
this is a spoiler, but I mean, it's been out for like how many years?
Death Battle.
Oh, it's gonna be 3D. Bet.
Within the woods of Crystal
I know they
Lake
finna be
lurks
boxing.
a killer, buried but not dead, doomed to rise from the grave and slaughter those who live and
Jason?
love, if you know what I mean.
This is the curse
Word?
of Jason Voorhees.
Rumor has it he was a deformed child, bullied and harassed all of his life, only cared for by his single mother. But
Okay.
not even Mama Voorhees could save Jason when he
wait.
tragically...
Jason is only 6'3"? He is 275 though. he is 275, so I understand. But like, you're literally only 6'3". I mean, I'm 5'8", so y'all might be saying, "Oh, you're short," so I guess. But bruh, my brother's like 6'4". Stop playing with me, bruh. Like 6'3" is not impressive. I'm thinking this man's like 6'5", 6'7", something crazy. You know what I'm saying? 7 foot. You know what I'm saying? Something that's like, whoa. But I guess all that goes to his weight. I don't know.
Drowned at Camp Crystal Lake. Or did he?
Over time, Crystal Lake became wrought with strange disappearances and violent deaths.
Including the camp counselors who should have been watching Jason when he drowned all those years ago.
Dang.
Someone or something, ...
Hold him, bruh. Oh, no.
Than Jason's
Type of
own
mess.
mother, Pamela Voorhees.
And wasn't that, what's his name?
Neglected her child.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Terrible end.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Good for her, I guess.
However,
wait, hold on.
those who neglected her child, dooming him to his terrible end.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
What? What did I miss? I missed something.
Was out for vengeance.
And yet these harrowing murders were committed by none other than Jason's own mother, Pamela Voorhees, seeking revenge against those who neglected her child, dooming him to
Word? We killing kids now? I mean, I understand the sentiment, but word. That's what we're doing? That was the plot twist? That is a plot twist. That's kind of crazy. Mama Voorhees murdering kids.
terrible end.
Type of mess.
Actually makes a lot of sense. Good for her.
That's actually insane. Y'all realize that, right?
Even after her killing spree was cut short, the deaths continued. Nobody could prove it, but maybe, just maybe, Jason was still alive.
Holy shit!
What?
Yeah, he's definitely alive. Wait, Has he been living in the lake this whole time?
Jason has
How?
fortitude far beyond any normal man. You can swing an axe in his face, blast
He's
half
not
his
human
body
no more.
away, or trap him in an exploding building. Yet it will all be in vain.
And he
Even when
survived?
the few survivors of his attacks hacked him to pieces, Jason rose again. Seriously, this happens a lot.
Nobody knows the true
What?
source of his unkillable nature. Some say it's an indigenous curse, others say it's the Necronomicon, and some even say it's a hell worm. So, not too many reasonable answers.
Anyway,
Ew.
be careful, or you just might end up on the wrong side of Jason's trusty machete. Something he uses with enough strength to split skulls and pierce
A
metal.
kid
Even
in a
when Jason
wheelchair?
has no
You
weapon.
are ruthless. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's not run past that.
Hell worm.
That was already
Others say
disgusting,
it's
right?
the necroable answer.
This
Either
man
way,
literally
be
put a
careful, or you
machete
just might end up on
in the
wrong
head
side
of
Jason's
a
trusty
disabled
machete.
person.
Something he uses with enough strength to split skulls and pierce
Like,
metal.
Even when Jason
wasn't you disabled or something like that? You was disformed. You should have a heart for them, at least.
has no
That's not
weapon,
even it.
he can be resourceful and oddly creative with his kills. He might bludgeon you to death with a sleeping bag, drown you in a garbage can, or snap you in half between a bedfold.
What
Worst
the
of
f-
all, this demented mama's boy will always get his prey. Oh, you think you can run away? Well, think again, idiot. He can teleport.
No, he can't.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about the time he appeared in multiple places at once around this dance floor? See? Teleporting.
Wrong. Hallucinations resulting from a mix of cocaine and panic.
Okay, smartass. How about when he teleported from one end of this ship to another? How'd he get there?
Actually, when watching the full scene for complete context, there is plenty of time afforded for Jason to jump down the deck while off camera. He is quite athletic after all.
What, without making any sound? The guy's built like he's made of 100 brick houses. Are we watching the same movie?
Look, fans have argued this for years, and while admittedly those moments are
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a serial killer and you can teleport, I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of OP. If he can teleport and he can explode, like he can survive an explosion, what is Michael Myers gonna do to him? Like, is he also like indestructible? Like,
questionable, they're not enough to prove actual teleportation.
Okay, how about this?
and I could have swore I heard that he got like electrocuted in something, and that's what brought him back to life or
This
something.
one in
Like Jason
X,
Returns
where
or something.
3 soldiers are shooting him straight on, and he just disappears. Poof, gone. While they're looking right at him. God damn it, it's teleporting.
Well, I'm sure there's a logical explanation.
He's teleporting.
I just stared at this scene while processing 900 trillion frames per second, and Boomstick is correct.
Ha!
Also, now my eyes are
Is that a shotgun for a leg?
broken. Joy.
You know, Jason can actually teleport in the video games, so I believe it.
I suppose teleporting would explain how, despite his hulking size, Jason can move with ghostly silence and pick off victims one by one. Are you sure about this, dummy? Dummy? Either way, Jason's
You know what that reminds me of? Like, their animation reminds me of Tim and Moby. I don't know if y'all are even old enough to remember what that is. I mean, I'm only 19, but if you remember what Tim and Moby was, you're an OG. You're those people that grew up with Bakugan. You deserve a veteran's discount or something.
unstoppable bloodlust makes him a horrifying threat.
Even if you think you're protected by a foot of solid steel, he'll just.
Oh, that's
grab
bro.
you
That's
to stab
what's his
you.
name from
And
Snake
though
Eyes
it's
and
tough to
stuff.
believe, there may
See,
actually
yeah, no,
be a
that's not it.
deadlier Jason out there too.
Stronger, faster, and campier. This is Uber Jason, rebuilt from
What?
Jason's
Uber Jason?
remains through a sinister fusion of science and mysticism. And guess what? Normal Jason later fought Uber Jason and actually held his own. Yeah, the comics get kind of wacky. Just
This is what happens when you include lore like comics.
go
Yeah.
with it.
Only
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
monster that
Watch that Darth Vader versus freaking Obito reaction. Y'all boys was heated in them
has
comments.
fought other
Oh
supernatural
my gosh, I
entities.
love that
Like
one.
Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, and the groovy man himself, Ash Williams.
Indeed.
Ooh.
So be warned, if you ever see a shadow moving through the darkness and hear a familiar, run. Jason
Word.
is out to find you, and chances are you are not leaving alive.
So then why run? You might as well just accept that you're gonna die and fight him knowing you're gonna die.
On a bleak
What are we talking
Halloween
about?
night, Michael Myers was born into the world as a seemingly normal child.
Okay.
However, beneath his pale, blank face hid something dark, something
So he's a psychopath
How
or a
evil?
sociopath, whatever.
Well, he stabbed his sister Judy to death when he was just 6 years old. Oh, what a rascal.
Michael was institutionalized at a sanitarium where he simply sat still, almost like a machine. His psychiatrist, Dr. Loomis, spent 8 years trying to reach him, but Michael never said a word.
But even when locked up, he still managed to get away with several murders, including Loomis's fiancée. There was no helping or stopping Michael. More than anything, he wanted to kill.
After 15 years, the night before Halloween, he broke out of the sanitarium, leaving behind one word: sister.
The story goes Michael had another sibling, Lori, and for some
That's his sister? Michael Myers' sister is freaking, what's, y'all gonna, well, I know y'all finna roast me in them comments, bro. Jamie Lee Curtis, yes, Jamie Lee Curtis. She's his sister. I always thought she was like his mom or something. I don't know why, or like, I don't know, like a random victim, and then she just kind of like became like the person that just constantly gets hoed and has to deal with him.
knowable reason, he wanted her to suffer the same
Why do you
fate.
do that? That's so sick. Like a tombstone. Like I almost slipped up and said something though. Like I want these to get monetized one of these days. So I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but like word,
It is
like that's
Judy,
weird. Like
and
what are we
everyone
doing?
else, really. He's not too picky, and he could do it too.
For in his hands, anything can be a
Oh, my finger slipped. But that might have been my reflex. Cause why?
weapon.
Not too picky.
Why?
And he could do it too.
For in his hands, anything can be a deadly
Ah,
weapon.
my
Reports of various
titties!
murders have appeared across Haddonfield. He's exploded heads, boiled people alive, and used his trademark knife to stab poor souls to walls like some macabre piece of art.
When they say to admire your work, I don't think this is what they meant. And this isn't some special combat knife or dagger. He did this with an ordinary kitchen knife.
How? Could your body? Would your body not? Well, no, you could. I think you could pin somebody to a wall.
Michael is also surprisingly clever. Despite being confined for nearly all his life, at some point, he apparently taught himself how to drive.
It's pretty clear this masked psycho was
Okay.
definitely plotting something while he was.
I mean, it's probably easier to drive than it is to like, you know, do something like I don't know. Like you could not have driven your whole life, and even if you suck, you can be all right at driving.
in the ward.
All these kills were just a detour to his ultimate.
Nah, he's a problem. Look at him. Look at him. Look
plotting
at
something while
him.
he
That's a
was in the
menace.
ward.
All these
Kill him.
kills were just
Yeah,
a
don't let him
detour to
out.
his ultimate goal. Lori, on an all too familiar Halloween night,
Lori,
he
I didn't
finally
take my
met
hand
his
off there. I keep
long-lost
accidentally
sister
touching
and
it.
nearly killed her.
But Loomis intervened.
How is he so
shooting
much
Michael and
taller?
Sending him out a window. Phew. Well, guess that's the end of him. Yeah, you know it's not.
No one knows how, but the body
Or is that
simply
like a
vanished, only to return later that night as if
Is that those pictures or moments where he was a kid? Obviously, were they flashbacks? I'm gonna guess they were, and I just got confused.
nothing had happened.
I know y'all
There's a
hate me. I'm
reason why
sorry.
They call him the boogeyman.
Even after being
I'm
set
done
on
pausing.
fire and rendered
I'm done
comatose, Michael Myers would not be stopped.
Almost like he's some kind of invincible undead monster.
Many explanations have been given for Michael's strange abilities, but some less reputable sources suggest he's bound to the ancient druidic Curse of Thorn, whose symbol is, well, they say it's an ancient icon of Halloween, but it's actually the Norse rune for Thor, sometimes called the Thorn Rune. I think they just Googled rune and thorn and called it a day.
Whoa. Is Michael Myers a Viking? Yes! Awesome!
What?
Curse or no curse, Michael is inexplicably driven to kill without hesitation, and his victims almost never see him coming.
Dang. That's the second
You
person.
said, uh-oh.
Just remember that. Just remember
While
that. Second
explaining
person.
Michael away with a vague curse
Man,
is
the robot's
nothing
not a
more than a
person.
crutch for the truth. The fact of the matter is, no one knows why he is so cruel, so violent, so unstoppable. He just is.
At the end of the day, evil gives no explanation, only
Aye,
despair.
yeah.
Michael thrives not just on the satisfaction of murder, but the fear it inflicts in others.
Even scarier, his kills are done with surgical precision.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Last time I'm gonna pause. When you accept something, like, I know it's easier said than done, but when you accept, like, hey, like, I'm probably gonna die right now, you gotta just man up and be like, all right, so what's up? Pop, 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 and be fighting to you. You know what I'm saying? Or run something. Like, you gotta figure it out. But crawling, that ain't gonna do it. Like, unless you throwing daggers. Does he throw daggers? I mean, I'm sure he can, but does he do it? If he doesn't do it on the often, I'm what? Full flag. Usain Bolt. I'm running faster than I've ever done. I'm gone. Like a runaway. Like, I almost said something crazy, but you get what I'm saying? To the north, you get a runaway. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I would have been gone. He's not catching me. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing with him. Because if I can't fight him, then what am I going to do? Just let him stab me? No. Crawling? Goddamn. What else they been trying to do? They've been trying to fight him off and stuff in the kitchen.
His kills are done with
Like,
surgical
what?
precision. He can murder you as quickly or slowly as he wants. This guy knows exactly what he's doing with that kitchen knife. He's like a hibachi chef of death.
And
All
yet,
right.
his attacks were almost brought to an end by Lori herself. But when the
What?
time came for the final blow, Michael proved his intelligence
So
and
what
wit
makes
by
her-
faking his own death using a body double.
All while getting his sister to commit murder for him. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
He's also either impossibly sneaky or he can use teleportation, because he once moved through a yard full of motion sensors without setting off a single one until he wanted to.
Look at this. There's just no stopping him. Fill him full of bullets. Michael will come back ready to rip off your head. Put him in the center of an exploding church. He'll survive and go on to kill dozens more people, just for dramatic effect.
It was this relentless evil that made the people of Haddonfield go ballistic and band together to end Michael Myers once and for all.
Unfortunately, the town would soon realize that was just not possible.
Any ordinary person would have been long dead after what he experienced, but he took all of the town's punishment, got right back up, and went right back to doing what
What?
he does best.
And you know what's the creepiest part about
I would've
all
seen
this?
half-
They never caught.
Not even half of them. If he would have took that type of beating, got stabbed and shot and all that, I would have got right back in my car and drove off. I would have already seen what was about to happen. Like, dude is still alive. It's not working. Like, I'm out. Like, it's not going.
him.
What are
He's
we doing?
still out
Why are
there,
we still here?
looking for his next prey, I assume.
So every Halloween
Dang.
night, lock your doors.
I
turn
reacted
off
to
your
the Halloween
lights,
Kills
and pray
trailer.
You'll make it to morning, because the boogeyman is real, and his name is Michael Myers.
So they can both teleport. They both strong. Well,
This episode of
Jason
Death
probably
Battle
way
sponsored
more.
by Babbel.
It's days like these I wish I could
They
sail
both
the French Riviera,
can-
speaking French with the locals.
are
Spanish
murderers,
would be nice too. And Italian,
but
Greek,
Michael's a little bit
Farsi.
smarter.
Oh, you barely
Right?
know how to speak English.
Exactly.
Lesson. Learning
so I don't know. But I'm gonna go with eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger.
The tales have been
Jason.
told and terror runs
He got
free.
his own
Let's
weights.
see which monster
His
will
own
stalk
weights.
another day.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
time for a spooky death
But then again,
battle.
how can you kill the other person? Like, Jason survived an explosion, but apparently you can't kill Michael either. But I think he's just a little bit more human than Jason. I'm gonna say Jason gonna win. I think it's this stop animation. What is this? The Nightmare Before Christmas? What is this? Is this The Walking Dead? What is this? Telltale? Well, you know she did. Dang. Word. Can Michael grow back limbs?
Alex! Where are you? We gotta go!
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Jason being 275 should have stopped Michael from being able to do whatever he just did. Like pinning him to that. So you just skipped it and you thought to pick it up. I don't know. I'm not hiding. I'm not waiting. Like, I'm literally only moving or I'm fighting. And if I know I can't win with the fight, then I'm just going to run. You just got stabbed with an axe. Like, you literally just got hacked. Did you not? Did you not just get hacked? The heck? He gonna get something. Ah! I knew it. Okay, is Michael just strong? How tall was Michael?
Kill him, Jason. Kill him.
Oh, he got mama issues. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay. This should be going on forever. So he cut off the real head. Or is that the fake head? I'm gonna guess that's the real head. So like I said, Jason, he's on weights. And if Michael was gonna be smarter than him and like outsmart him, he could have did the same thing he did to his sister and tricked him into thinking, well, I still don't think there's anything he can do to him. Jason can survive an explosion. He can survive drowning and gunshots and stuff. I don't know what he can do to him. Like, I don't know. It's like they're almost evenly matched, but he just has like natural, like, I guess, one-ups on him. I truly do not know. But let's listen to their excuse for why he won, so that all of you can be angry.
Okay.
But even if you aren't angry, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification.
Michael Myers won't be rising
subscribe.
from the grave this time. Jason was too much for him. The stories may paint these slashers as unstoppable, but they do have limits and can be understood.
To Michael's credit, he could match Jason in a lot of ways. Both were experts in methods of killing, and both could totally teleport.
Theoretically, though if both of them really could teleport, then neither had an advantage in that regard. So teleportation deniers can rest easy knowing it wasn't really a factor here.
Even the explosions they both survived were similar in size and destructibility.
Oh, so he can survive an
Jason
explosion.
held the edge with his superior endurance and healing. Michael faking his death with a body double was clever, but he did it because he explicitly could not survive something like decapitation or getting half his torso blown off.
But Jason could. He also had more
See?
experience
That's what I was
fighting
saying.
other supernatural enemies like Leatherface, Freddy, and his uber self. So I doubt Michael could have surprised him with something he's never seen before.
And Jason was just as strong and vicious as Michael, if not more. So given the difference in survivability, he had a much better chance of striking Michael down first. In a battle between two unkillable monsters, it's only natural it would come down to who was more unkillable.
That's
After
literally
being
what happened.
ripped to pieces, Michael could now rip in peace. Right, Jocelyn?
And she's gone as well.
Jocelyn?
Nobody's gonna say anything.
Hello?
The winner is Jason Voorhees.
He's not letting you off with that one.
Thank you for watching.
That was dope, though. Dang, okay. I know y'all hot. Some of y'all hot. Some of y'all happy. Some of y'all like, this don't make no sense. Some of y'all like, this makes perfect sense. Like, you know, let me know what y'all thought in the comments. I might even read these comments in a second. But check out the original video. Obviously, I hope I put that in the description box below. Because, like, why not? It's their content. Go watch them first. Come back and enjoy mine. Besides that, I love y'all boys. Please, salute!